Are you struggling to get coins in Madden 17? Check out the safe and secure MobileMaddenCoins.com. They have coins on all platforms, and use the code Ryan at checkout for 10% off. Yo, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to another episode of Market Monday in Madden 17, where I help you guys make coins throughout the week. And first and foremost, just real quick, briefly, I want to show you guys the Team of the Week cards, just so you guys know which ones are the rares. If you want to do the set, we have AJ Green as the set, 89 overall AJ Green. Also have the Team of the Week upgrade, where you can add the Game of the Week collectibles to get yourself one Team of the Week player item. I'm not sure if that means you can get the AJ Green or the Harrison Smith, which is currently the one in packs, and AJ Green, of course, is in the sets, but that may be something to look for. These collectibles kind of do go up for cheap sometimes. I'll just kind of recommend going through and looking for them. I mean, you're probably going to get them mostly all for like 5K at the very cheapest, because a lot of people are going to be searching those, but just by the off chance you want to try to go ahead and do that, I mean, I don't know, it may be worth doing. But taking a look at the Team of the Week players, we do have Bruce Irvin, Carson Wentz, Quan Alexander, Spencer Ware, and Deshaun Sheed. Never heard of that guy before, but Bruce Irvin, of course, is going to be the rare of the set, and you can find him on the auction block right now currently for around 116 to 119K on the PS4. Pretty decent card. I mean, for what it's worth, 6'3", 86 speed, 87 hit power, 93 pursuit. Not sure if he's more so a like pass rusher or if you can use him in more of like coverage, but let's go ahead and take a look at what his zone coverage is real quick. He does have 81 zone. Okay, so you can definitely use him in zone. You can actually use this as your user player if you want to. That's not a bad card at all. Looks like his catching is going to be in the range of, where are you catching? Where are you at? Catching is around 70. Definitely not a bad player at all. I may even consider getting that. The pass rush chemistry right there, I could definitely be using that for the little setup I want to do. So Bruce Irvin is definitely going to be the rare out of that one. Carson Wentz was earlier. He's like 30K earlier. He is currently still 30K. So if you guys are able to find this card for cheap, that's definitely a nice flip. Someone just bought that as I was searching. Quan Alexander, this guy does have the new, I think it's called Battle Ready chemistry. It's a new little thing that you can use for, it's right there, ability chemistry. Makes the tackle battle mechanic always use the X button on PS4. Also, I think it's A on the Xbox One. So if you get in those scenarios where like, oh, you got to mash a button, it's always going to be X or A for you guys on PS4 and Xbox One. We have Spencer Ware right here, filling in for Jamal Charles, which is still currently dealing with that ACL injury. Not a bad player. I mean, 86 speed, that just ended. But yeah, you're not going to really get too much out of an 80 overall running back if you're looking to upgrade your team. And then, of course, we have this Deshaun Sheed card, or Shed. I'm not exactly sure how to say his name. But with every other Seahawks corner, we have a very tall corner here. Not the best man, decent zone. But yeah, no one's really going to be using that for their team. Mostly just for the set to get AJ Green. And then briefly, I will show you guys the AJ Green and the Harrison Smith on the auction block. All right, guys, and here we have AJ Green, currently 185,000 coins. He does have the deep threat chemistry, 88 speed, 91 spectacular catch. To go along with a 90 catch rating, a 90 route running, 90 catch in traffic, and 91 jumping. Just to compare him real quick to like Herman Moore, which is going to be cheaper to do the set for. Herman Moore pretty much beats him at everything. If not, he's tied at mostly everything here. Route running, tied, and then catching traffic. AJ Green does beat him out in one. I would definitely recommend Herman Moore over AJ Green in my opinion, just because, I mean, he's a legend. He has the same chemistry, and he is just only two more salary cap. But AJ Green's not a bad player to get if you guys want to go for the set and use him. Maybe you're just an AJ Green fan, Bengals fan, or maybe you don't like using legends in Madden. AJ Green would definitely be a card for you. And then moving on here, we have the card in packs. This is limited time only. Harrison Smith, yes, against my Tennessee Titans. Kind of imploded in that game. I don't want to go too much into it, but definitely was a winnable game for my boys, but we just could not, you know, keep it up, and we ended up losing, faltering in the second half with a lot of turnovers, and they capitalized, and you got to, you know, give them props. I mean, they were really good defense, and shout out to all the Vikings fans out there. I know it's going to be a rough season without Teddy Bridgewater, but you guys are definitely going to win some games just by your defense alone and, you know, AP getting going. But Harrison Smith, 87 speed, 90 hit power. Just comparing him real quick again to another legend right here, we have Larry Wilson, and Larry Wilson does beat him at mostly everything besides height and hit power. So just depends on really what you guys want to do. If you guys want to get that Harrison Smith, if you're a Vikings fan, then it's definitely worth going for. All right, so the next thing I want to go over here, this is where we start getting into the coin making methods. I do want to say I was going to implement, you know, buying elite badges into this video. However, EA decided to keep the preseason quick sell pack in the game for whatever reason. And this actually does take an elite badge. It said it expires on 9/11. and I don't understand why it's not out of the game yet. We're already working on going into the next day, which is going to be September 13th. But right now it's currently September 12th, and this set is still in the game. Not sure why, but the immediate moment this set is out of the game, you're going to see Elite Badges drop down below like 13K again. Once that does happen, it's probably going to happen sometime tonight or tomorrow when they take the set out. I would definitely recommend, if you see Elite Badges drop down below 15K, stock back up on them because they're going to go back up. Elite Badges are very, very hard to come by in this game. You don't get them very often in the badge packs, and they're really kind of hard to upgrade because even Gold Badges are hard to come by. So if you guys do see Gold or Elite Badges drop down below around 15K, I would definitely recommend buying them all and keeping them until they go back up to 30K, because they're going to add sets like this all year. It looks like they're just going to add you know, different quick sell sets. Right now we have the preseason quick sell pack. We're probably going to get like beginning a season quick sell pack, or you know, just whatever they decide to do, and it's definitely going to drop the price of Elite Badges. And then of course this one right here, you need an Elite Badge for this set to get yourself an exchange player. Like I said, I was only able to pull 85 overall cards out of this set. Someone did say they pulled an 86 Earl Thomas. So if that is the case, that you can get anybody, then it may, you know, keep Elite Badges pretty high. But I still see them going down. A lot of people love doing quick sells. That's one of the most fun things people have in the game, and every month is working on getting quick sells and trying to get, you know, a lot of coins. So definitely, if you're able to see Elite Badges down below, like I said, 15K, I would recommend jumping on them, holding them for a while until something else comes out that people are wanting to get Elite Badges for, and you're going to make a lot of coins. I mean, I kind of had like, I think like 5 to 10. I'm not exactly sure. That's why I say 5 to 10. I think I had like 8 Elite Badges saved up, and then the quick sell thing came out, and I was able to flip them for around, you know, a 15K profit per. And that was definitely a lot of coins for the beginning of Madden, and I would definitely recommend doing that again for people that, you know, did that as well. But let's go ahead and go down now to some cards that I want to show you guys on the auction block. Still, people are currently trying to do those Team Hero sets so they can get the Von Miller and then get Mutt Master done. So we do have a lot of cards still rare in those sets, and by rare, I don't mean like singular cards, but mostly just team cards. So the first thing I want to go over here is actually bronze cards, and I can just do this filter real quick. We got to get rid of the Smith I have typed in here, or Smith, since it shows up for that as well. But we're going to go ahead and look right now at bronze Jaguars cards, and this is all that, you know, people are looking for on the auction block. Like, they just go ahead and go to bronze, they go to players, and they just scroll down to Jaguars, and you're going to see that all bronze Jaguars cards, like this is for people that open up a lot of packs. If you guys have bronze Jaguars cards, they are currently going for 2K a piece, and you're going to see people buy, you know, this just immediately for 1.9K. You could even sort it if you're not really sure what the actual price is. You go to like all offense instead of, you know, all players. You see they're currently 1.9K, and then all defense, which all of them will show up, and they are currently as well up to 2K. So if you guys have any bronze Jaguars in your binder, just a heads up that these are pretty rare. Well, I'm not even going to really say rare. They're just kind of hard to come by in packs, and a lot of people are trying to do those sets. And I just want to show you guys most of the teams that have a lot of highly expensive players. So we're going to go ahead and move on from the Jaguars now down to the Lions. And you're going to see a very similar price here for the Lions cards, around 2K. If you guys see any of these for, you know, like 1K or even like 500 coins, you've seen someone buy that right now. A lot of people still trying to do these sets, and bronze Lions are definitely something that people are looking for. And you could also clear your guys' binders and stuff like that. So moving on now, we have bronze Falcons, and bronze Falcons are currently 1K, about 1.3K. I think these two are actually a really good buy. Well, if you're working on the sets at least, not if you're trying to flip it, but you can definitely find these cards, you know, being put up all day long for like 500 coins. People just don't care. They don't care to look it up. They just throw cards up for like 500 coins, and you could definitely get some flips on that. Or you could, if you're working on the sets, you could find those guys for some pretty good prices. And then moving on, we have one more team in the bronze set. It's actually the Eagles, and Eagles cards currently down to 1K, but that's still a lot for a bronze. They're down here to 950 coins. So if you guys have any of those in your binder as well and you want to clear that out, you could definitely do that. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to silver cards. And we have a couple of teams here, only 3. So the first one we're going to go ahead and do is the Rams. So the Rams silvers are currently sitting at 3K a piece. A lot of people are trying to get that Alec Ogletree, so if you guys have these in your binder as well, Definitely go ahead and try to move those for some coins. Also, Cardinal silvers currently up to 5.3k. Mostly all of them are almost 5.5 to 5.7k. So if you guys have any of these cards, there's a lot of silver Cardinals here. So you may have some in your binder just chilling, and you want to go ahead and sell those if you guys did not know that. And then the last team here that we have is Silver Packers. And Silver Packers are currently sitting at 1.2 to 1.5k. And those are mostly all the ones you're going to find around 2k for silvers. Cardinals, like I said, about 5.5. And then we're going to go ahead and move on to the only gold team that has cards that are going to be super expensive, and that is the gold Seahawks. I'm not quite sure why the Seahawks are the ones that are rare. I guess they just don't have a lot of gold cards in the game. Right here we have like Luke Wilson, and these are currently about 6k a piece. We have Luke Wilson, Jermaine Kearse, KJ Wright. We also have Tyler Lockett, which is a really good gold card. And then Cliff Averill, John Ryan. These are definitely going to be more than 6k if you guys pull any of these guys. Brandon Browner is super expensive, of course, because of his height. Atiba Rubin, the new Sheed card, which I'm not sure if you could put that into the set. I don't think this card's not going to go below 6k, just because if you can put it into the Team Hero set for the Seahawks, I don't think that people would allow that to go any cheaper than 6k. But we also have in here Bobby Wagner, Jimmy Graham, and I think that's about it. So yeah, I'm not really sure why the Seahawks golds are all super expensive. I guess just because most of their players are pretty good, and it's just for a card that a lot of people are trying to get, like Tyler Lockett Elite is really good. So yeah, those are all the teams that you guys should be looking at to clear your binder. Other than that, I mean, mostly all the other bronzes that you have in your binder are going to go for around 500 coins a piece. You can definitely sell all those. And then mostly all the silvers you guys have in your binder, besides those three teams, the Rams, Cardinals, and Packers, they're going to be going for around 1k a piece. We can go ahead and take a look at the silver Seahawks right here. You see they're all about 1k. And you can do this for pretty much every team, like the Bears. The Bears are currently sitting at 1.3k. We can go ahead and look at the Bengals, and they're all going for about 1k as well, most likely. Currently sitting at 1k. So if you guys are clearing out your binder, you don't need to really search up everything. Just know that those specific teams that I told you all have a specific price. You can go back in the video and listen to it if you want to. And then mostly all silvers are 1k other than those teams, and then mostly all bronzes are about 500 coins besides the teams that I listed. So you could definitely make a lot of coins selling cards in your binder. As you guys see, about 450. I'd probably put them up for about 400 a piece. All the other teams that you have besides the ones that I listed. It's like Buccaneers currently at 200 coins, but those are some really good buys right there. And then about 400, 500. And then we'll just pick a random team just to show you guys, like the Jets. And the Jets are all currently sitting at 750 coins. So there are definitely some other teams that have a little bit higher prices on the auction block. It just all depends on what time of day it is, or you know what people are currently pulling in packs. They kind of fluctuate, but they'll never go up to 1k besides the bronze cards that I showed you, and mostly everything will stay at or around 500 coins. So you could definitely make a lot of coins just chilling. Like I have 1,124 items in my binder. I definitely need to clear that at some point. And like I said, using that method, I can make a pretty good amount of coins just from the players in my binder. I have 993 players, and we have about 319 silvers, 557 bronzes, and 53 golds. So I could definitely make a decent amount of coins just by selling everything in my binder, and you guys could definitely as well. So definitely just clear your guys' binders, sell everything, use that list that I gave you. Silver cards are the Rams, Cardinals, and Packers. Bronzes are the Jaguars, Lions, Falcons, Eagles, and then golds are the Seahawks. That's going to be Market Monday. Hopefully I definitely helped you guys out clearing your binder. There's going to be another video next Monday where I try to find some other cards on the auction block that have a certain, you know, like set price, or, you know, just other various methods to make coins. I'm going to try to do like an episodic series where I, you know, go through things every single week that will kind of focus on one certain aspect of Madden Ultimate Team and then another aspect of Madden Ultimate Team to help you guys make coins throughout the week. And that's going to be the video, guys. Go ahead and give it a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Talk to you guys later. Peace.